What is up, gamers? We're here for week 5 of the YCL. We're going up against Niue and Brooklyn Mantykes, and this should be a lot of fun. I think he had maybe the top-rated team in Pat Mac and Makeda slash Hollow Kids power rankings, which is really cool. So it should be a lot of fun. His team has triple steal. He only brought the Kartana, which is nice. Wishy-Washy's actually going to be a pain. I didn't really want him to show up. Slurpuff's also really annoying because sticky webs are not fun for me. I think I have defog on Lando just because I was worried about it. Yeah, I do. Okay. I do want to try and knock it out because this was my Latios check, and no Latios is actually kind of wild. I'll take that absolutely. He also does not have a freeze dry switch in at all besides the Arcanine, and that thing does not want to switch in on Earth Power, which is really nice. He does have 2 Intimidators. The Crocodile being here is actually really nice for our Blaziken because we can set up a Swords Dance on that thing for pretty much free if we get in safely. The problem is Wishy-Washy can take a hit if it's physically defensive. But I think this is a pretty solid lead because if he leads the Slurpuff, we just double Iron Bash. Tauros is another option. Tauros isn't really here for anything specific. I kind of just liked its speed in this matchup. No Galvantula means that Melmetal's probably the better play. Amoonguss is here for the Kartana. And Arcanine's a big threat. I need to figure out if it's special or physical, because if it's Psychic Fangs, then that's way more annoying for me than if it's Scorching Sands, because we have the Air Balloon. But good luck to Niue. But yeah, we have a really bad Melmetal set. We're Assault Vest, but we have no HP or special defensive investment. We're max attack, max defense. Just because I want our Body Press to do more because he has to double Intimidate. Okay, the Arcanine leads. That's really annoying. Because like Earthquake still does a ton to this thing, but it's not worth staying in. Also, this means he could be Belly Drum Slurpup, which is actually really not fun. Because I don't think I have Clear Small on this thing, I don't. So yeah, other thing to keep in mind, don't let that thing set up. No Wheezing either, which is kind of nice, I think. But yeah, I'm just going to go into this. I don't have a reason not to. And if he's like Will-O-Wisp for some reason, that's not the biggest issue. But yeah, not the lead we wanted. But that makes me think he is Belly Drum Slurpup, which is not good. He's physical. Okay, that's annoying. Does a ton of damage. Earth Power is pretty free though, because he only has the Togekiss for it, I think. Knockoff is also pretty safe. Because getting rid of Togekiss's item is really nice. Although Earth Power is really free if the Togekiss doesn't come in. But I think he expects a ground move, so I will go for the knockoff. Okay, that's fine. This thing's probably Assault Vest then, would be my guess. Although he doesn't know we're physical, never mind. Yeah, or we're special. Expert Belt, okay. I don't have U-turn, which is annoying. We do outspeed this for sure though, which is nice. And I can fire up a pretty free Earth Power just because I don't really want to switch into this thing. I don't know if that's the best course of action though. I think a knockoff is pretty safe for him, so I think it is just best to keep this thing in and get some chip off. Oh, that works. We'll take it. The problem is that was our target to set up on with Blaziken. It's now gone. But like, I'm not going to complain about knocking out a Pokemon. And it means we get to keep this thing alive, which is great. We can see Kartana come in here, because that outspeeds us. Nothing else outspeeds us on this team currently, I don't think. Yeah, Kartana comes out. And I'm just going to go Amoonguss. It's our check to this thing, and I don't want to give it a Beast Boost. He likes to run Timid with like a speed boosting Beast Boost, so that could be kind of scary for us. But it means it doesn't hit us as hard. Okay, yeah, he just goes for the knockoff. And I could go for a Spore here because I don't think he stays in. And I think it's pretty free. If he attacks us again, it won't do that much, and we have regen, so it's not the worst case scenario, so I will just go for the Spore. Yeah. Arcanine comes out. I'll take that for sure, because Arcanine is not fun for us to switch into. He could be Goggles, he's not. Okay. And so here we can go into Tauros if we want to, just because that's something that is really nice to get in. It's just, it puts on a lot of offensive pressure. Because nothing wants to take body slams and such. He does stay in and burn into sleep, which makes sense. But body slam is really free. I could also Earthquake, but I think Body Slam is just all around better in case he does decide to go into the Togekiss. He could have close combat, so if he wakes up, that's not ideal, but like, getting this thing chipped down means that both of his Intimidators will be down, and then Blaziken again is scary for him. I'm also curious what his Scarfer is. Also, if this thing goes down, then we can... Okay, sorry, no. He does wake up, that's annoying. But he should die to the recoil. And we live, sweet. If he brings in Kartana, I'm just going to click Flamethrower. We can find out if he is Scarfed. Scarf Kartana is less than ideal for us, but we do outspeed a Kartana. So that means I feel like he has to be Scarfed, right? So do we just switch? I don't see why not, because we can Spore something else. And if he goes for like a Swords Dance, then we know that we can outspeed with Tauros. Okay, he does have the Psycho Cut. But we live that, or we live another one. Do we have anything that takes a Psycho Cut well? This thing does. I think he's Scarf. I think he has to be. One thing we can do here is actually double if we want to scout. Although nothing on his team wants to switch into us. But like, I think his switching would be the Wishy-Washy if he is gonna switch into us. And this thing deals with that as well. Yep, he's definitely Scarfed. Oh, Slurpuff comes out. Okay. Again, we can Spore this thing. Because I don't want to deal with this. If we had Clear Smog, we'd be golden. But unfortunately, we do not. Sticky Web is inconvenient because we lost the Lando, didn't we? Did we lose the Lando? Oh, we did not lose the Lando. Okay. We should be able to defog in front of this thing, or the Togekiss, or the Wishy-Washy, really. It's like a suicide thing. Hex is kind of free. I don't have the play that I really prefer. I guess Melmetal is not the worst case here either. I do kind of need the Psycho Cut resist though, so I'll have to keep that in mind. But like, since we're Assault Vest, this thing can't really do a ton to us. Like, Drain Punch and Flamethrower aren't doing that much if he does wake up next turn. And Double Iron Bash is pretty safe. Like, he can go into the wishy-washy, but that's a good chip on it. And he stays in. Sweet. I feel like this thing doesn't live, even if he's like Citrus Berry. Nope. He was Sash, okay. So yeah, that means if we defog, then webs are gone permanently, which is great. I want to keep this around for Togekiss still. I think that's important. And like, Amoonguss switches in on the other two Mons, yeah. Because he has to go for Psycho Cut if he wants to hit Amoonguss, and he can't hit this thing with Psycho Cut, so I don't think he goes for it. And if he does, we just go straight back into it. Also, we can Spore something else because the Slurpuff's dead. Knockoff, not going to do a whole lot. And yeah, he doesn't have anything sleep, so we can go for Spore again. He can totally stay in if he wants to, but we have Foul Play, so like we're not too worried about it then. And like if we lose the Assault Vest on him, what's his nuts? That's okay. Okay, he is just gonna stay in. That makes sense. But I can go for a Foul Play here, or I can double into the Melmetal if we want to. I could also try and set up on this with Blaziken by sacking off Tauros. Because we also aren't affected by webs. Oh, but he still has the fish. But I want to get a kill with... No, we'll go Herman. Because we should take a knockoff pretty well. And I do want to keep Amoonguss around for the Wishy-Washy. But yeah, he's not doing anything to us. Body Press is pretty free. I don't think he wants to go into his fairy, and if he does, so be it. I do still need to keep this around for Psycho Cut. Okay, sweet. Hopefully this kills. We're very fat. Nope, it doesn't. That's unfortunate. Because I do have to save this in case he decides. Actually, no, because if he switches out, then he's not hitting us, so it's fine. Just click like double Iron Bash. Yeah. We don't have a ton for Togekiss now, but between our team we should be able to outspeed it with Lando, Tauros, and Kyurem. Oh yeah, we have Freeze Dry that can do a ton at this point. Yeah, he should kill us here, but on the off chance he doesn't. Like, this thing isn't doing much for the Wishy-Washy, so it's better to just attack. Yeah. And I think... Is it even worth it to defog? It lets us outspeed with Tauros, who's going to do more damage than this thing is, so I think it is better to defog. Yeah, because then we can knock this thing out with Kyurem slash Blaziken, and Amoonguss slash Kyurem should be able to deal with the other thing. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's really bad. That was an accident. That was not me paying attention. I accidentally pushed the button. Well, that's not ideal. Because now Tauros doesn't outspeed, and we can lose to this thing with Wishy-Washy. We do outspeed this thing, for sure, which is nice. but I doubt freeze dry kills. But I think I need to go for freeze dry because of the wishy-washy. Okay, he's not weakness policy. That's what I was most worried about. And yeah, we take that. So we just stay in until Kyurem goes down. Because I expect it to be AV wishy-washy, because he likes to bring that set a lot. So it should live a freeze dry. But between this and like Blaziken / Amoonguss, we should be able to handle it. So, yeah, definitely a misclick there when I accidentally Earth powered the Togekiss, but I think we'll be okay. Because we outspeed this thing, we know it's not a weird Scarf set because that was the Kartana. And honestly, we might live a hit from this thing, because like Earthquake's probably the strongest thing it can hit us with. And Kyurem's naturally bulky. Okay, yeah, that's definitely AV. Oh, Scale Shot. Very cool. I feel like a Amoonguss Foul Play should knock this thing out still. Because he's got minus defense. And like he doesn't have boosted attack. He could have Ice Beam. That's definitely possible. Oh wait, I forgot our Blaziken outspeeds this thing still. Because we have the air balloon, so we're not affected by webs. That's fine. As long as it doesn't Scale Shot our Amoonguss. Yeah. And we should definitely eat one, because Wishy-Washy isn't that strong yet. Sweet. Good job, Amoonguss. I definitely played that endgame poorly. But we escaped with the 3-0, so we'll take it. And good game to Niue. You know, all of our games have been super close this season. This was no exception. But I think we did pretty well, you know, in the early game. And it was a fun game. So good game to Niue. And I'll see you guys here next week. Bye, y'all.